Hello. Okay. I think it's working now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was just checking on my phone if it's working or not. I chose, okay, I can see everybody and I hope everybody can hear me as well. So I saw Ashish Gupta's message that why you have chosen Purdue over UIUC. So the main reason for choosing Purdue over UIUC was that Purdue has more chances that I'll get funding. Also, UIUC didn't not have a okay. Also, UIUC did not have a thesis option in my masters, so that was one reason why I chose Purdue over UIUC. I'm so sorry, guys. There's some kind of lag in this, probably because of my internet. I think okay, Ashish, I hope that answers your question. Thanks to everyone. Helping. I hope everybody can hear me now. I really don't know that if it's working fine or not. This is the first time I'm trying this live chat and everything. Okay, people cannot see me yet. Yes, Jayesh. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if it is working or not. Okay, if you hear me? Can you if everybody can hear me, that is totally fine. Consider this as a conference call. Okay, some people can hear me and some people cannot, and some people can even see me. Buffer हो रहा है. Musically guy that check. Okay, so somebody has asked me how to create funding opportunities for yourself. See, there are 4 or 5 options in which you can fund your education in the abroad. First would be, yes, obviously self-funding, where you fund your own education. Second would be if you take up a loan. Third would be if you get a scholarship. Fourth would be there is kind of scholarships and there is kind of assistantships as well, which you can get there. I've already made a video regarding this, how you can fund your education and what kind of scholarships are available for US students. So you can check that out. Okay. Uh, does internship? Yes. Okay. Internship matters a lot during your MS application. If you're planning to do your masters, then it is very necessary for the application people to know that you are much more you are much more towards that subject. So if you're doing intern in in a particular subject or in a particular industry, then they know that you are interested to work in that field further. And I think every kind of internship will help you in getting jobs as well in the future. Okay, somebody is still telling me, if you have no audio or video, consider restarting your page or refreshing it, or going to my channel and take this and start again the live stream. Okay, does a technical paper presentation give you leverage over this? Yes, it does, but any kind of paper will be helpful in your case. Can you give us some tips to improve fluency? I've already made a video regard fluency in English speaking. Okay, English speaking won't be considered that much during your GRE exam. So if you're considering that during the TOEFL exam you'll have problem, then just speak to yourself. That will be the best help. Also, if you're watching a lot of TV shows and everything, then you know what kind of accent they speak in and what kind of words they mostly pronounce. So I think movies and shows are the best way to learn English, and speaking is the other. What do you think about? I'm sorry, I do not have any idea about Maharishi University of Management. Yes, research paper matters, but I'll tell you that I did not have any research paper. Neither did my friends. A couple of my friends. One of my friends she's going to Stanford, and one of my friends is in University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. They did not have any kind of research paper. It really depends on course to course. Research paper will definitely give you an edge over other things, but it is not a compulsory thing. And people understand that if you're in your bachelor's degree, then it is not necessary that you'll have a research paper. Ruchi Kedkar, it is not compulsory to give 4 university name after the GRE test, but it is much more recommended. See, you are giving out free university, like you are giving out university's name for free. So why would you lose that chance? Can you tell me about the UNCC Charlotte for CS? I do not know about UNCC Charlotte. I was planning to apply there for civil engineering, but I do not know anything for CS. Hi Sri Charan, I see you. Hello. I have 4 backlogs to clear this year. Should I take GRE this year or next year? Can you tell me which year you are in? I would recommend, if you have backlogs to clear, then you would take GRE next year. That will be better. Ruchi, their GRE, one of my friends had GRE score. She's going to Stanford. She had a GRE score of 318. One of my friends who is in Urbana-Champaign, her score was 319 or 320. What are the disadvantages to get admission in spring? There's not such any kind of disadvantages. See, some of the times universities do not offer that course in fall. So no, they do not offer that course in spring. That is the only disadvantage. And also the batch size is small. Also, you need 10 months of university education before you can go for internship. I did my undergrad from Thailand. There's a university named Asian Institute of Technology, and it has been a master's college since 1959, but they started undergrad course recently in 2009, and I went there and I did my undergrad in civil engineering. What are good universities providing fellowship for civil engineering? Bodhiana, there's a list of civil engineering universities. Please mail me regarding this. I'll help you and I'll send you the list. I'll be applying for fall 18. I'll give my GRE this September. Is September too late? No, do not take your GRE if you're not prepared. I'll not say September is too late. See, there will be a very less number of people who will get scholarships. I had a group of 256 people in my construction management group, and I think 6 or 7 of them had got assistantships, and some of them had a great profile. So I would recommend that prepare well and take GRE one so that you can save a lot of money. What would be the best university for me? MSc GRE score 3. Abhishek Rai, I think please mail me regarding this I cannot tell you what would be the best university right now, because there's a list, and I do not need I do not know your like related field as well. Himanshu Sagwan, you cannot do that. SOP, LOR, and transcripts. Deadline is just meant to submit all these things before. So if your deadline is in like on 15th August or 15th January, then you'll have to submit all these documents before. I know a couple of universities have deadlines like where you can submit the letter of recommendation after, but I would recommend to do everything before. What should be the minimum AWA? 3.5 is the minimum AWA score. Is it that Sweden university don't need GRE? Then what is the criteria? Swedish university, actually most of the EU universities do not need GRE. You can just apply through TOEFL. I took GRE because I was planning to apply in US also. Now I'm going there. The university I went to for an exchange semester was through my university, because AIT and Swedish University, Jönköping University had the tie-up. So that's how I went for the exchange semester. MS in computer, UIUC is best for MS in computer. Is masters in USA preferred over one in Sweden, something like KCS? No. Sweden was awesome. It depends on your branch as well. It depends on your budget as well. I would never ever prefer US over Sweden, considering living, considering courses in environmental, courses in mechanical engineering, in automotive engineering, in sustainability courses. So Sweden is awesome, but for my particular course, when I talked to some Swedish professors, there were not as much as job opportunities as I was looking in the US. So that's why I chose Purdue. Okay, with 318 he got into standard. It was a girl. She was a girl. She's my really good friend, and she was at the topper of her batch. She had a GPA of 3. Yash Thakkar, I'm a civil engineer. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering. I'm going to give GRE test on 22nd August. So I've learned the vocab words from Magoosh word. Is that sufficient? Yes, Magoosh is sufficient. See, there's endless number of words, and you cannot learn all these words. It is very, very difficult. So I would recommend, if you're fixing towards one particular list of words, then please stick to that till the end. If you're doing it from Magoosh, then do it from Magoosh. If you are doing it from Barons, do it from Barons. Do not rush from here to there, here to there. In that way, it will be all messed up. What leverage do I getting that? 170 in quants is amazing. It will obviously boost your score. Even if you mess up and you score 150 in verbal, then also you'll get a 320. So 170 in quants is awesome. And for some of the courses, the minimum requirement is 163 or 165 depending on the university. So 170 would be awesome. In which year of BTech should I give GRE? I always tell everybody that the time between summer of 3rd and 4th year is the best time to take GRE. A Parth related field is CS. Okay, Abhishek, please mail me this query. I'll be able to help you better in that case. Hitesh Vaidya, your thoughts on, okay, it's a good question. Your thoughts on applying directly for PhD? You can apply directly for PhD, but it will still take you 5 years. I have seen only one case in which one has skipped masters and directly gone for PhD, and that is my professor, my structural engineer, like my professor for structures course, was the one who did his PhD from University of Texas, Austin, and he skipped his masters. He was a gold medalist from his university. And what else? So he was a gold medalist. That's why he skipped his masters and directly went to a PhD. He finished it in 3 years, and he's now teaching. He's one of the best professors I've ever met. He's also a Thai citizen. Does taking an LOR from professor use? Achyut, yes, taking an LOR will be totally beneficial for you if if it is from US university. All the three professors who I took LOR from studied from US universities. That is why I had an advantage over the others. How much does pointer matter? Even if we score, Aditya, pointer matters a lot. 7.5. Most of the universities have a cutoff of or a minimum requirement of 3.0 out of 4. If you do not have a 3.0 or a 7.5 75 percentage in your bachelor's, yes, GRE score can cover up for that, but it is still very difficult. Okay, guys, there is a lot of questions. Let me take questions one by one. I'll be trying to answer all of them. And I'm sorry if I miss some like if I miss some questions. How to apply for assistantships? Okay, that is a topic for another video. You'll have to talk to your professors regarding assistantships. It is, and sometimes you have to apply it after going to the university. Like after one semester, you go there and then talk to your professor, and then there's a chance that you'll get an assistantship. What is the minimum GRE score to get admission? I'm sorry, I cannot answer that score. There's no minimum GRE score as such. In which year BTech should I give GRE? Musically King, okay. Between the summers of third and fourth year, the summer break, you should take GRE jate hain. Is it worth to do an MSU for a medium budget? Yes, Bharat Raj, if you really want to pursue your dream in the US, or if you really want to study what you have studied before, and if you really want to pursue that kind of subject, then it is totally worth it. How do I shortlist my university right now? For Tanya Chaudhary, I've already made a video regarding this. Please watch that video. I hope that will be helpful. Do Canadian universities require GRE score? How tough is it to get in Canadian university? It is not very tough. I'm not sure if they need GRE scores or not. Hitesh, I have a couple of friends in Canada, but they are Canadian citizens. I can ask them if it requires GRE or not, but I'm not sure. How many, Ruchi, I will recommend you at least do 800 words. 333 is very less. 800 is like the minimum words you should prepare for GRE. Darshan Singh, how much GPA matters for UIUC? Okay, my GPA, for everybody who's asking if GPA matters or not, see, my GPA was 3.27. In my first year, at the end of my first year, my GPA was 2.54. I worked hard, I worked like crazy to bring it to 3.27. And I know how much that has given me an edge. Every university has a cutoff of 3.0 out of 4. So I would recommend to pick your GPA as much as you can. If you're in second or third year, whoever is watching, like the 47 people watching, I would recommend you pick your GPA as much as you can. Okay, what profile we require? Prajakta, I cannot tell you what profile do you require. It all varies from university to university, from professor to professor. If you search right now, there are tons of US universities, so I cannot generalize that factor. Minimum AWA score 3.5. Anmol, yes, I was in Jamboree education. Okay, Anmol, I went to the Jaipur Jamboree course. It was in Malviya Nagar. It was totally fine. I went there because I wanted to have a systematic approach to GRE. I do not study well when I'm at home. So that is why I went to Jamboree and I studied there. The verbal was not as good as I thought, but the maths was okay. And they give some kind of resources as well. So it was okay. I spent 20,000 rupees in that. It was okay. It is not highly recommended, but it was better than the Chopras and stuff. What is the exact meaning of 2-3 universities? How much does this matter? I don't understand what is your question, Yash Sharma. Omkar, role of pointers, I've already mentioned this right now. Can we add about the final year project in our profile? Yes, you can add. If you're in 7th semester and you're applying right now, then you can mention how and what you are going to do in your final year project, and how that will benefit you in learning and how that will benefit you in your MS degree. Is it too late to attempt TOEFL in October? Achyut, no, it is not too late. I took my TOEFL in November, and I took my TOEFL in December. On December 9th, I took my TOEFL, and I'm here. I'm going to US in 10 days. I have a core of 316 in GRE internship. Rutvik, please send me this. Please send me this on my email address. I'll see your profile there. What if same one has year gap? Okay, Shoaib, I have a year gap in my profile. I graduated in 2016 and I needed a gap year to do all this process of application and stuff. It is not necessary at all, but I chose to take a gap year to think it through, to have my options better. I did not do any work in this period. I did not, what do you say? I did some courses on Coursera though, so that I keep in touch with my course. That is it. How to convert GPA out of 10? You do not need to convert GPA. Basically, what I did was, like, if you have a GPA out of 10, just divide it by 2.5. That will give you a figure which will be from 4. Is it possible to switch branch from E? Yes, it is possible. In which year of BTech? How many times I have to tell you? In between third and fourth year. How to calculate GPA? Ameya, I understand if you are from Pune University, I understand that 78% will be high, and all the universities understand that. So you do not have to worry about conversion of GPA. 78% is a really good percentage, and you can go forward just by like that. Does a consistency in SGPI? I am sorry if you're mentioning CGPI. I'm not sure if it matters or not. Rutvik, please send me this. Okay, Rutvik, I have already made a video regarding shortlisting universities. You can watch that video. I think it will help you. What will you recommend for AWA? Ruchi, I will recommend that you go to the ETS websites. I recently posted a TOEFL speaking and listening video. I posted a link in the description of AWA pool. You can check that out. I have read and practiced essay from that. It will help you. Noreen, I am sorry I did not read your question. Please ask me the question again. Which Chopras you are talking about? The Nehru Place one? Chopras is everywhere in India. So I was talking about the Chopras in Jaipur. I do not know about anything. I do not know anything about Nehru Palace. But one girl mailed me regarding Nehru Palace Chopras. She told me that they were not at all good. They did not help me in my statement of purpose. They did not help me in shortlisting universities, and they did not help her in applying to the universities. Okay, while applying, I heard financials. Sneha Hazare, you do not need financial affidavit or proof during application process. Do not worry about that. I did not submit any kind of bank documents during my application process. I do not think it will be a problem for any one of you. Okay, can you light up a bit about the universities who asked to GPA converted by use? Is it necessary? I'm sorry, Saptaparna Dek. I would recommend you watch my WES evaluation video. That will help you. I have already mentioned that it is not necessary at all. There's a list of university that you can go. There's a list of university that takes WES, but out of 5 universities I have applied to, none of them asked me for WES evaluation. How is Germany for pursuing computer science? It is good. For Germany related problems, I would recommend there's a YouTube channel called Bharat in Germany. You can watch his videos. He posts a couple of videos regarding German application process. During my second, did some Ayush Ratan, yes, you can mention it in your profile if you have a certificate. So if I have one backlog, but I clear that, there's an issue for taking admission in Canadian university. No, there won't be an issue. One backlog is totally fine. I have a backlog. I have an F in my second semester. I'm a BBA student and BBA is of 3 years. But if you want to go to US Genesis, then you have 16 years. Okay, for MBA, you do not need 16 years of education. You need 15 years of education. And they understand that BBA courses are of 3 years, so you will be fine. But Anmol, I would recommend that you work for some time, because all of the universities who are like all of the universities who are offering MBA courses need 2 years of work ex. I'm currently working. Darpan, please mail me this. You should. Okay, your percentage is a little bit less. I think you should work one more year and then apply. Shalakha, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I do not have any work experience. I have an internship, a 3 months internship, and I have a 1 month internship in December, and I have a course like I have done some certificates in some kind of softwares. I'm really going to Yes, it's okay. Whoever is named by it's me. It is must to take TOEFL. Venkata, I have already talked to you. WES evaluation. Please check my video regarding WES. You'll find it on my YouTube channel. Did you provide financial solvency document? Ameya, I did not submit any kind of financial documents during my application process. I did it after I got the admit. Adi Banerjee, I'm sorry, I do not know how to get scholarship for undergrad students. I'm not an undergrad student, I'm a grad student. Shoaib, is it too late to give GRE in October? And about gap, I mean gap. How can you have a year gap in third year? I'm sorry, I do not understand. Ruchi, what time should we have to show our finance? You'll have to show your financial stability when you have an admit, and you'll have to ask them to send you the I-20. I-20 is the document which you'll need to submit to the US embassy, and yes, that time you'll have to show financial documents. In LOR, does it matter if the professor is associate or assistant? No, it doesn't matter. All the professors who wrote my LORs were assistant professors. Venkata, yes, there will be. Please, I would recommend that you look. Renewable energy, Sweden is really good in renewable energy. I would recommend that you look courses in Sweden also. Moral, no, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, dude. If you have 3.5 and more, then you'll be fine. 3.5 is totally fine. I applied everywhere. 3.5 was fine. Even the friend of mine who applied to Stanford, she's doing great. Darpan, okay, I'm glad it's helping. Okay, Darpan, I would recommend please send me all this query to my email address. I'll try to help you there. I'll take more like how would I say? I'll take more hot listed questions or small questions here. If you're sending me a profile, it will be of no use, because I do not have I cannot spend that much time right now, because there's just questions coming in and coming in. Could you please share your profile, GPA? Ameya, please send me your email. I'll just copy paste my profile and send it to you. Everybody on WhatsApp has my profile already. So if you're on WhatsApp, here's my number. +91701437. Please ping me on this number if anyone who wants to ask me about my profile. Venkata, how is Uppsala University? I had a friend who went to Uppsala University. He was a really good friend of mine. It is good, but there are better universities in Sweden rather than them. Siddharth, for machine learning, Siddharth Gupta, please tell me your score. Please email me this query so that I can better explain it to you. I do not know your score. How can I tell you which university would be good? Noreen, I do not have your question. Please, can you send me your question so that I can answer you? Shubhayu Chakravarti, will professional recommendation be seen as equal to professor's reco? My MS course is more work ex. If you have been working since a long time, then I would recommend to get all the recommendations from your from your manager or from your supervisor. But you'll need a professor's recommendation also if it's been just 2 or 1 year since you graduated. Okay, let me take a break. Ah. Anmol, okay, if you do not want to go for a job, then I would recommend go to Europe for your masters or your MBA. EU doesn't need any kind of experience. It is recommendable, but it is not necessary. Ah, okay. You know how job industrial engineering, there's always jobs. Core industries will always have jobs no matter what. People will have machines, people will have homes, people will have electricity in their houses. So core, it is always good job prospects. Urvashi, thanks a lot. I'm glad I'm helping you. Can you search if I aerospace Saptaparna? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong again. Purdue is one of the best for aerospace. UIUC is also really good. I would recommend go to yockit.in, msinus.com, usnews.com, and search for Aerospace Engineering University. In that way, you'll have a better idea what universities are offering aerospace. Nikhil, I'm studying in final year, aggregate till third year is 54%, want to pursue MS in aerospace, which both are good. USA and Germany, free education, that benefit you cannot ignore. Darpan, I would recommend that you wait for fall 19. Okay, who next? Darshika, I'm giving GRE and TOEFL in September. I'm sorry, Darshika, but I think you'll be too late by that time. I would recommend for waiting one more semester and applying for fall. Millie, how good are jobs in Sweden? Millie, I do not have any idea about job prospects in biomedical, but I think there's a couple of universities in Denmark which are really good in biomedical, and Denmark is comparatively cheap in Sweden. Ravi, best way to convert percentage to, you do not need to convert the percentage to CGPA. The university will accept it the way it is. What is the maximum amount of your I-20 can be show as a loan amount? Okay, you can show, I had, my I-20 amount was $43,000. I took a loan of 40 lakhs and that equates to $60,000. Hence, I showed $60,000 as my I-20 amount, which was just 43. So I was on the safe zone. It is recommended to show 1.5 times the I-20 amount because it will be easy for you to explain to the US visa interview officer if he asks how will you fund your second year education. Can I go to Australia? Anmol, yes, you can go to Australia without any work ex. Yes, you can go. There are some universities. I do not have much idea. I have a couple of friends studying in Australia, but they are mostly for engineering. Nikhil, is job experience necessary? It is not necessary for MS. It is necessary for MBA. Amya, I would recommend go to my blog parthvijayvergiya.wordpress.com and look for my SBI loan experience. I have mentioned everything. I took a loan of 40 lakhs from State Bank of India because they were the ones giving me best rates. Saisha, please mail me regarding this query. There's a couple of universities good for embedded system engineering. One of my friends just went to NTU for embedded system. So I'll ask him the list of university and send it to you. Please mail me regarding this. Advait, hi Advait, could you please comment on Trump effect? Okay, let me take this Trump effect. See, every 5 years, new president will come and go, and Trump is just another one. the companies have opposed his H1B policy, and it will probably not come in action. You do not have to worry about Trump effect at all. There's Advait, please mail me this. I'll send you a I'll send you a mail I sent to one of the other students, and that will explain the Trump effect. Nikhil, are there MS in aerospace? Yes, there is good opportunities, definitely. Definitely. Oh. Jayesh, it doesn't matter if you have a job experience or not, your internships will do. Structural engineering. Gudarshan Singh, nice question. Structural engineering universities like UC Berkeley, UIUC are highly GPA centric. I am not sure if they are research centric because a couple of my friends who are going to these universities had great GPA. I think UC Berkeley is more research centric. UIUC is more GPA centric. How's KTH? Okay, Ankan, KTH is really good for electrical, automotive, sustainable courses like sustainable engineering, renewable energy. KTH is really good for that. Is 1 year experience. Anupam, yes, it is good. Shahrukh, how much does letter? Shahrukh, I had a low GRE score of 313. So the main things which got me into great universities were my letter of recommendation. Hitesh, is TOEFL required before applying or can give afterwards as well? As you said, give it in December. See, you can send in the scores after you apply, but I would recommend send it. You can submit application and then you can send in the TOEFL score. It is not a problem. But if the deadline is in December and your score is not yet there, then it might be a problem. You can mail the university regarding that. I think they'll understand. But I would recommend doing everything before the deadline. Omkar, regarding the civil engineering universities, please send me a mail. I'll send you the list of university. Shahrukh, should we write LOR by yourselves? Yeah, it is okay if they send cliched recommendation. Universities understand that they have a lot of students who ask for letter of recommendations every time. You can write a draft and submit to the professor. I know, like I sent a cliched recommendation to one of my professors who asked for a draft, and that was not a problem at all. Okay. Okay. 5 years. Okay, my bad. Okay, 4 years. My bad. Presidents come and go every 4 years. Nikhil, taking gap of 1 year for GRE profession will affect my profile. Yes, it might. I would recommend doing a 6 months internship. That will help you. Vaibhav, thank you. Please send me. Yes, 322 is a really good score. It do not worry if your score is 165. It won't be a problem at all. 163 is a really good score. Soumyajit De, please send me an email regarding this, which is the best university of MS and CSE. I'll send you a list. Since we need our undergrad transcripts to submit to foreign universities and the uni in India only provide one transcript of Gyanvardhan, I think what I did was I scanned my transcript and send it to couple of universities, and it wasn't a problem. Also, you can get a copy of your transcripts. I think every university have that kind of option. It won't be a problem for you. You can get copies of transcripts. Achyut, I'm working on a research paper, but it's not published yet. Should I mention it in SOP? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. You should totally mention what you're working on. Will your experience in related field give added advantage of during summer internships? Will your experience in related? Abhishek, yes, it will. Sneha, can you tell me scope of environment? Transportation is booming. Construction management will be the same as always. The construction management is related to how big the projects are now. In India, the scope is not that much because the projects are not as huge. compared to US and EU. So in Australia also construction management is really good. Transportation is the next big thing. Environmental engineering is also a big thing, but I would put transportation, then I would put environment, then I would put construction management. And Mole, can I get admission in any of the university which is in top 200 in US without WorkX? Okay, because you know. Yes, Purdue is top 100. I got admission. No, MBA, for MBA you cannot go. USA needs 2 years of WorkX compulsory if you want to go to the US for MBA. Saptaparna, is it possible? Saptaparna, that case is like that. That is not the usual case where you get funding from other departments. I know one of the person, she got funding from computer science in computer science department, even if she was from civil. It is difficult, but it is possible. It has happened. Poojan, if you want to take a gap year or if you want to work for 1 year, then you should take GRE after final year. If you want to go just after your bachelor's degree, then you should take GRE during. Anupam, is there a good scope for jobs after doing MS in machine learning? Yes, there's good scope of jobs. Definitely. Kiran, I'm not in university right now. I'll be going on 10th of August to Purdue University. My score will... Devang, I think it's a low score, 305. I'm not sure if you will get for aerospace or not. You'll have to check your OCAT for that. Nikhil, please mail me regarding this. I'll be able to help you better. Gyan, please check your internet. When should one to show? Ruchi, you'll have to show your financial stability in the month of July. In the month of June, July, August. In that time, you'll have to show it. It will start in the month of May. It would depend how early you can get an admit. Gyanvardhan, please check your internet. I think everybody is fine except you. Devang, I have done BE in EC. Will it be wise to go for aerospace for MS? I'm not sure about that. Saisha, can one approach professors for research assistantship before answer? Saisha, yes, you can. You can contact the professors. They might not email you back, but you can approach them. Anil, yes, it is okay time. Rajkumar, if you already have 9 years of work experience, then I don't think it will be a problem for US visa, because you might have family here and they understand that fact. Epsilons, Rajkumar, also please mail me so that I can help you better regarding this. Epsilons, can you make, okay, Epsilons, if you want to learn more about undergrad students, I would recommend go to a channel called, what is his name? That Indian guy. He has posted a couple of videos regarding undergrad students. How's University of Chicago? It's good. Is it possible to get admission? Yes, there is no MBA engineering. It is just MBA. Yes, it is possible, but you'll have to work for 2 years. Can you explain LOR process? I have already explained LOR process. Please watch my video. Hey, thank you so much for value. Helps a lot. Okay, thank you. GRE related question for solving RC and taking more. Please help. Should I solve them in less time with Kaika? Just practice, man. I had just practice. I had trouble regarding RCs as well. I cannot ask. I cannot answer really good in that case. Anmol, yes, I will come live every Tuesday. I think that way it will be helpful for everybody. There's no standards. Yes, there are international journals. I do not have much ideas because I did not publish any paper. Nikhil, I'm doing bachelor's in mechanical. Can I get admitted? Yes, you can. Anupam, hey, thanks. Will ping you with my profile. Okay. No, I won't mind. Please just mail me. Rajas, hello. I scored 327 in GRE. Still waiting for TOEFL. GPA 6.92. Rajesh, can you tell me what did you do in the break of 2 years? You have a really good GRE score. I would like to know more about this. Anmol, yes, you can manage. There are thousands of people managing everything every year, every semester regarding MS in US. You can manage everything. Do not worry. Paritosh, thank you. Thanks a lot, dude. Okay, I think everybody is done with their question. Okay, one more. How you know who? Okay. How can one make up for low CAT score? Good question. You can make up by good GRE score, good TOEFL score. You can make up with good internships. You can make up with WorkX. There are a lot of ways to cover up that bad score. I was preparing for CAT for 2 years. Okay, you were okay, but I dropped that idea. Okay, that 2 years would be. Rajesh, please mail me this query. I'll be able to help you better there. It will be difficult for you, but I don't know. 2 years gap is a lot. Did you do any kind of internship in that time? Rushabh, I've done bachelor's degree. Will I get? Yes, Rushabh, you can get a admission in master's degree in US. May I know what kind of course, like what course did you do in your bachelor's? Gamya, currently study in final year. Have an agreed study. Hey Gamya, I would recommend that you score anywhere around 318 to get a good university or to get Purdue. 350, 318 is the average score which I saw for Purdue. What can I get in 310? Ashutosh, you are not in tier 3 college. You can easily get tier 1 college. Do not worry. 8.4 is a really good GPA. Devang, okay, please focus on what interests you more. Do not go for money or do not go for job prospects. If you are learning what is interested, like what you are interested in, I had a choice of going for transportation and construction management. I went for construction management because I spent 1 year doing research and doing my thesis work in construction management. I have no interest in transportation engineering at all. So the same case goes for you. Go for electrical if you think that's what you want to do. Go for aerospace if you think that's what you want to go for. Oh. Nikhil, please mail me regarding the list of universities. Ashutosh, yes, you can get something. You can get good universities. I'm preparing for. Yes, you can take GMAT first and then wait for some time. Yeah, and it is valid for 5 years, so it won't be a problem at all. You can gain some work experience that will be better for you. Okay. Okay. Anmol, not in US before getting you. Anmol, what was your question again? Yes, yes, Anmol, you can manage everything, documents, visa, etc. Gyanvardhan, that is a good idea. I did BSc IT Mumbai. Rishabh, please, okay, Rishabh, please send me your profile on my mail. Vaibhav, okay, good night. Kratika, okay, I have acknowledged it. Thank you. Satyaki, 2 years finance course completion MBA. Will it be helpful? Okay, yes, it will be helpful. Finance from the US. It will be definitely helpful. You'll get a straight benefit of everything since you already have a work X, you already have an MBA. MS in finance will obviously give you an edge over the others. Ruchi, thanks. I'm glad. Okay, Ruchi, I already have a Snapchat profile. It is, just follow me there. You can ping me on my email. Okay, I'll just post my Snapchat profile for everybody who wants to add me. Sonam, you can make up for no research experience by getting a good GPA, getting good GRE score. Necessary for undergrad students. No, it is not kind of necessary. You can just have your internship and that will be fine. You do not, Anmol, you do not need TOEFL coaching at all. TOEFL is very easy. If you are already taking GRE coaching, then you do not need TOEFL coaching. It's 72%. B2 visa is for different cases, so you do not have to worry about that. Okay, something happened. Okay, I'm live again. I'm sorry, something happened between it. Yes, Ameya, construction management for Purdue is considered STEM. There's some kind of problem in the video. I hope you can hear me through the microphone. 3.5 would be 2.5. 3.5 would be 8.75. Anupam, okay, Anupam, what can you tell me? I cannot tell you that. Please check yourkit.in for that. There is a couple of posts. I would say if you get 310 above, you are eligible for most of the courses. It is not very easy, but it is not impossible. Am I still live? I hope I'm still live. For everybody who's asking my email address is given in the description of all my videos. I'm posting my email address here as well. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and you can ping me. You can give me questions there. Okay, Nikhil, B1, B2 visa is different and F1 visa is different. Do not worry about it. Akshay, regarding the books, I have already mentioned all the books which I have used for verbal. I posted the links in the description. Ruchi, I hope you can see me. Okay, guys. Okay, I'll end the live session here. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I hope I try to answer everybody's question here, and I'll be coming live next week. I'll be coming live next Tuesday. I'm sorry if there were some troubles in the live session. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll come next Tuesday live again. Please write down your questions. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll stop broadcasting now. I'm sorry if I'm not able to take your question. Take care, guys. Good night. Also, I have posted my I'll give you my yes, Gyan. I'll keep posting. Here's my number for everybody who wants to connect to me through WhatsApp. Let me give you my number. Please do not call me. If you'll ping me, I'll try to help you as much as I can. Also, my email is always there, so that is one case. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll be posting a video on Friday, probably about loan. So stay tuned for that. Thank you. Good night, guys.